students, welcome to Aptdemy, and the topic that we're going to discuss today is atom, molecules and ions. Next, we are discussing about the electron, how electron was formed. So it was J.J. Thomson in the late 1800s. He took a discharge tube and he almost evacuated the tube. So the pressure inside the tube for the gas was very low, and he used high voltage at around 10,000 volts, and he interconnected these ends over here. Okay, so this is your cathode and that is your anode, and as he was passing this electric current, what he started observing, okay, this over here, this green part that you are seeing, this is basically a ZNS fluorescent screen. Okay, so this screen being present, what you observed, that rays of light traveling in a straight line path were emerging from this cathode and moving towards this anode. Okay, so since these rays were coming from the cathode and it was moving towards the anode, which is the positive end, he concluded that these rays should be called as cathode rays, and these cathode rays are very much similar to the electromagnetic radiation. Now further he concluded that these rays coming out, they are negatively charged. For that he found that if he used a magnetic field, it would be deflected towards the North Pole. Such properties were indicating that this particular wave or this light that we can see, this glowing light, it is having charge with it. Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Moshimi. So today we are going to grasp a new topic, energy. Hope all of you are in full energy to continue with this topic with me. Which type of energy is lost during doing work against friction? So whenever work is to be done against friction, kinetic energy is lost. If you remember, friction is nothing but opposition to motion. So when you are opposing motion because of the application of a frictional force, it means that the body is getting retarded or there is a loss in its kinetic energy. Mountain roads rarely go up straight up the slope but wind up gradually. So you must have seen roads on mountains, they wind up gradually. You do not find a steep climb, isn't it? So why does this happen, or why is it purposely done? The reason for this is that climbing up a road straight up the slope, mountain roads, if they go straight up the slope, then more power will be required. Also, if the roads were to go straight up, in that case the angle of inclination theta would have been very large. So think of the frictional force as a result. We know the frictional force can be written as F equals mu mg cos theta. So if theta is high, higher values of theta will mean that we are increasing the value of, we are decreasing in fact the value of cos theta. As theta is high, cos theta will decrease. As a result, what decreases? Frictional force decreases. So friction F will decrease. So in that case, what will happen? If frictional force is decreasing, the wheels will always have a tendency to slip. So to avoid accidents, the mountain roads are generally cut in such a way that they wind up gradually.
Today we shall discuss the chapter on probability, particularly on conditional probability. The first problem is father, mother, father and son line up at random for a family picture. E is the son at one end, F father in the middle, and determine E by F. So to discuss this problem, first, what do you mean by conditional probability? If A be an event, what is our A be an event, A is an event, B is another event. Now, what do you mean by this? Probability of A intersection B means probability of happening both A and B. Now, what is a small probability of A by B? This is known as the conditional probability. What is the conditional probability? That is our probability of happening the event A when B has already happened. That is, probability of A and B is given. And what do you mean by this symbol? Probability of B by A. So, probability of happening B when A has already happened. A is given. That is, A is given. Now, what is the formula for this? Probability of A intersection B. We can write this as probability of A into probability of B by A. Or we can write probability of B into probability of B into probability of A by B. So whenever we want probability of A by B, this will be equal to P of A intersection B by PB, or whenever we want P of B by A, that is our P of intersection A intersection B by PA, that is P of B by A. This is our P of A intersection B by PA.